guys, it's Meredith. Welcome to Orange You Glad Homeschool, and I just wanted to go over a few of the books that we did read for Pioneer Week and let you know what we thought of them. A few of them we did not get to, but I still have time to read or flip through them with the girls and before they're due from the library. So this one I thought I had gotten the show, but it's actually the Christmas special. There's like 2 of them. And we watched the first one, and it was really fun. And then we watched most of the second one, but then we really kind of needed to get started on doing something else at that moment. But it was still fun. The girls got to see, what life was like back then. We did not get to this book, and we probably won't. I can have them look at the pictures. These books are really, really awesome. I have I guess it's like a gardener one or something. You'll be seeing it soon. So this one is an activity guide to the Wild West. So there's a whole bunch of crafts in here, information about this time period, food that they ate. And I didn't know that they had more than one. So obviously there's Green Thumbs. That's the one that I have. I had gotten on eBay. And then this one is Westward Ho, and I think there's another one called More Than Moccasins. Okay. That's really cool. I recommend these books. Really fun. So we did read this one, Journey of a Pioneer. And I'm not sure that this one is a literal biography, but just maybe it's a fictional one, still showing you what they went through to go west, from like Missouri or wherever over to Oregon. I think this family, they went to Oregon. And what's really cool is they do have box with extra facts in there, and it's laid out as a journal entry, but it's really, really cute, and the girls were really interested in this one, and it was a beginning to read alone level 2, although I did read it. Covered Wagons and Bumpy Trails. This book was really cute, and it rhymes, which makes it so much more fun. And it's got great artwork. And oh man, yeah, such great artwork about this family traveling through, trying to make it out west. And guess what? They made it. Amazing. Really great book, fun, and I love a book that rhymes. Very good. Is something that I find really surprisingly awesome. 9 for California was a great book, and we ended up reading this book first. I don't know why, probably because it says 9 for California, and we live in California, so I thought, okay, we'll read that one first. It is a very long book, but it's actually really, really good, and it's entertaining, and you just have to note that this mother is like a Mary Poppins. She has something for every situation, and it turns out that these people who are riding with them in this wagon are like, ugh, aren't your children supposed to be quiet, and just kind of getting on to her, and she just smiles, and she's like, uh-huh. But it ends up that she saves them from like all of these things that happen. It was such a great book. I was really impressed. The artwork is fun, but I'm just really excited that the mom was like this hero, Mary Poppins type of person. And they make it over to California, and there you go. So then, unbeknownst to me, we read Boomtown like the next day, because this was a very long book. I was not going to read another one. And it started out with the same characters. I'm like, Baby Betsy, brothers Billy, Joe, Ted, and me, Amanda. I'm like, this is a sequel to this book right here. And I didn't even know that, but how cool is that? So this is their journey out west, and then this is their life out west. And this happens to be based on a real person. Let's see. Where can I find it? Historical note. This young girl improvised and baked $11,000 worth of pies in a small iron skillet, and she was selling them. I'm assuming that the part about her father, not striking gold or whatever, is true, and that's why she made the pies. But either way, I don't know how much of this story is super, super true. It's very surprising. I didn't know it was kind of a true story there. Apples to Oregon, being the slightly true narrative of how a brave pioneer father brought apples, peaches, pears, plums, grapes, and cherries, and children across the plains. I really enjoyed this book. It was really cute, and this little girl's name is Delicious. But artwork is really great. The story was really fun, and I just really, really enjoyed this story. It just kept you interested each page. And so here's the author's note, of course, quite long. Look at this, illustrator's note. One sentence. I thought that was hilarious. Okay. Anyways, so they actually did this story based off of a real family, and in 1847 a pioneer named Henderson Llewellyn left Salem, Iowa with his wife Elizabeth and 8 children and a wagon carrying 700 plants and young fruit trees. So he literally was a traveling nursery on this journey west to Oregon, and they ended up having a 9th child there, and they named the child Oregon Columbia, which I find really funny. And they actually kind of established this nursery, and I think it may still be working now. I'm not quite sure. I should look that up. And there's a school named after him. So just a wonderful, wonderful book. And let's see. So some of the varieties mentioned in this story are the ones that he literally brought with him, but obviously golden delicious apples weren't introduced until after the turn of the century, but she still named the girl Delicious, which I thought was cute. Just a little... Is that her favorite apple? Oh, her favorite apple is Honeycrisp. So this was a great book. We had such a great week. These books were very entertaining. I know there's plenty more pioneer type of books that you can probably find at your library. This is just the set that I had gotten. And I might have actually even found the show and put that on hold because it was really fun. It was entertaining. So I had also gotten the Little House on the Prairie book, but I'm so bummed to know that this is not the first book. So the first book is Little House in the Big Woods. And then I think the Little House on the Prairie is the next set of books. So I'm a little annoyed about that because I didn't know it. And so I'm debating, should we start this book and read it, or should I start with the Big House, Little House in the Big Woods? Little House in the Big Woods. Should I start with that one first? So, I want to do it in order. I don't know if I knew these books were for... I think Scarlet could read this on her own, actually. And I read Garth Williams is the illustrator of this book, and obviously we know him from Charlotte's Web and Stuart Little. How amazing is that the things that we've been doing are all connecting. I just think that that's great. I love that. So anyways, that was our haul, library haul for Pioneer Week. We had such a great time. So yeah, I bought this book, so that one we're keeping. And don't forget, you can always check our playlists in the description box if you'd like to watch any more videos. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around. And we will see you soon in another video.